My G's, what's good? Right. Oh shit. Can't show you my back wall. I need a paint job. You already know. What do I want to do here? Okay. What's good, y'all? Sorry about my absence from last portal. I am the lesson, Miss Fallon, Jada V, Keisha Jackson, my loves. What's good? Trying to get a bit organised, all done. Kagami Jackson. We give thanks for another day. Valentina. My G's. I didn't come last time because I was having a really good time. I was with one of my sisters. I cooked for her. I had not seen her for a minute. And as we were talking about, hey Conscious K Moon, as we were talking about, well, the theme for that portal was the moon. Can you not hear me all right? Make 1984 fiction again. I couldn't be bothered with the microphone today. Is that all right? But can you not hear me okay? Talk to me. If not, then I'll set it up if need be. Got some Venus Day sage. Because the website's back up and popping. Yes! Yes! I'm glad. Because I'll be shouting. I'm in a good mood. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, just some quick announcements. The website's up and popping again. We give thanks. I love you, Conscious K. I love you so much. Listen. Like I said, hey Habiba, as I said, yeah, I didn't come on last time because it was about the body. The theme was the body, and I was eating a wonderful meal that I cooked for one of my sisters, and I just didn't want to cut our time together. And that was the theme of the time, because this is beautiful. This is lovely. This connection that we have online is very, very precious and beautiful. But there's nothing more precious and beautiful than human interaction. Do you see me? And like how a lot of us have been hermiting through this 7 year, and really taking our time to go within and look about ourselves, human interaction has been precious. Whoever I've interacted with personally has been almost like gold dust, because I know everybody's going through it. Do you see me? So like, I didn't want to cut that. I didn't want to break it. I didn't want to break that connection that I was having with my sister. Got the Romance Angels out because we're in Venus retrograde, but we're also in a Pluto retrograde. So that makes shit interesting. It makes it very interesting. I have some theories that I want to share. If we can get this thing open. Yeah, you know, YouTube's been moving a bit mad, isn't it? Like they're not notifying people. They're not the algorithm's not algorithming. So please hit the like button when you come in. I forgot to tell Shona that I was coming on. So we haven't got You know I don't know the word. Moderator. We haven't got a moderator today, my G's. But if she jumps on, I'm sure she'll get into it. But I forgot to tell her. Hey, Shonda T, my love. I'm going to actually mention book club as well, because a theme has been coming up. Is that what it's called? Shadow banning? I don't know what the problem is. Hey, Erica. Thank you, Conscious K. So yeah, guys, I've got a few things I want to share with ya. Have I got all the cards out now? We're using 5 decks today. We're going to be using Sacred Destiny. We're going to be using Romance Angels. We're going to be using the Fairy Tarot. We've got the Crystal Wisdom Healing. What else have we got today? And we've also got Making Magic Oracle. Okay? We started off with such a... Can you hear the music small? Because, you know, I found a way to Jedi YouTube. Like, just play it low. Like, you can play it, but just play it low and they won't penalise me. So the song that we started with was an artist called... Wait, I want to play it again. Wait. It's 2020. I'm going to play it again because it's such... It's called Mango. The artist is called Kamal, and he's got Addy Oasis and Masengo. Tune. Let me turn it up small for you, look. I love it here so much too, Habiba. Tune. The words touched me yesterday. You know, I think the music lives in the angels live in the music. So yesterday, this tune just came out of nowhere. It's 2 years old. And the words. Basically, he's saying, if you found somebody new, I should love him too, because he's giving you what I can't. And so... but I love you. I don't own you, and I just want the best for you. He said that love is a service. I was like, goddamn, beautiful. In it, make 1984 fiction. You lot never put me on. You lot should put me onto these tunes because I be needing them. Lady the Gypsy, Wagwan, beautiful. Yeah, I see the 222. I see y'all. Hey Q, long time. I love to see you all. Hey Nikki. I love to see you all, man. Okay, so should we get into prayer and join ourselves up, and then we can have this chat before we even start pulling cards, yeah? Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, higher be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done, within us as it is within you. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through lifetimes, timelines, misunderstandings and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanite. Thank you. It's done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I ask that my angels, my guides, my ancestors my guardians of the sea, air, earth, the Orishas, I ask that you all join us in this collective reading so that we can get some clear, precise messages. I ask that you use me as a vessel, as a channel, to give the collective whatever it is that they need right here, right now. Crystal that I'm wearing, look at this, beautiful, look at this beauty. It's been a minute since I've had a bit of tiger's eye, but guess what I did on the weekend? First time for everything, my G's. I did like this guided meditation for a group of social workers who were on a retreat to kind of relax them and give them tools on how to give themselves self-love and self-care. So I started off the retreat with this guided meditation. I also supplied them with sage sticks, and I chose tiger's eye for them. And man, it was such a beautiful experience. Hey, Christine Alchemist. It was such a beautiful experience. And obviously, yes, it is Leo season. We're rolling with the cats right now. I had to lock out Marceline because, you know, she moves mad. She moves mad, especially when we're doing the cards. But obviously, with her nature being a black cat, I mean, she's very intuitive. I'm actually in love with the cat now, y'all. I'm in love with the damn cat, okay? So I'm a cat witch now. It's so cliche. I've got on my black cat suit because I don't want to show too much, but I got on my black cat suit, and yeah, we were matching all day, and I'm in love with the damn cat. For any of you that have been asking about my baby girl, she's 72 days sober. She's doing awesome. I'm so proud of her, and I thank you lot for your prayers and your well wishes and your love. Honestly, like, you lot had me streaming, like, for real. I love you guys differently. I just feel great. Ooh, thank you, Conscious K. So yeah, guys, first of all, I want to tell you about a lucid dream that I'd had this afternoon, because I just be conking out whenever I feel like it. And so I did a bunch of posts this rising on Instagram. One of the posts was about the different cats, the fur. Their fur tells you about their personality. And then obviously we're in Leo season, and my eldest daughter, she did a post about she started a new business and she's looking for staff. Day, my love. And she's looking for stuff. Please hit the like button when y'all come in. And so these are the 3 main posts that I post today. Boom. Had a nap at about 3:30, and I'm also intermittent fasting again. But I haven't been snacking, but today I did, because I went out and I felt a little bit weak, yo. So I had some dates and I had some hummus with some rice crackers and some avocado, yum. Anyway, boom, had my nap, and next thing you know, I'm with my big daughter. It's like I'm doing her hair, and I'm actually doing her hair this weekend. I'm doing her hair. We're One thing about me and my eldest, yeah, we're gonna We are going to laugh about every single topic we talk about. Even if it's tragic, we are going to be cracking up about it. So we were As we're laughing, there's these cats, all different cats coming into the room. There's about 9 of them. I counted 9 cats that came into the room. And then, next thing you know, a lion came into the room. Now, I was shook. When I tell you, I was paralyzed shook. And it was like I was lying down and the lion came and stood over me. I was shook. When I looked around, my daughter was nowhere to be seen. Because that's typical Cuba. She don't like nothing like that. She don't even like cats. So when I looked around, she was gone, and it's just me and the lion. And all my instincts were saying, just stay still and just stay calm. You don't want this thing to read you. You don't want it to know that you're shook. Yeah? Next thing you know, the lion starts farting. You know, you don't think about these things. You don't think about lions farting. So the lion's farting over me, and I'm thinking, I've got to get the out of here because this is not working for me. And then there was part of me that wanted to stroke, you know, the front of its face. I was just like, I was so mesmerized at how majestic and how beautiful this creature was. And then I'm thinking, I need to be brave. I need to be brave, and I need to get myself up out of here. But remember, I'm lucid dreaming, so everything feels real. It doesn't feel like a dream. It feels like I'm actually in this bitch. Yeah? So I'm not able to wake up. I'm not able to come out of it. Yeah? Anyway, eventually I shimmy my way out of from underneath it, and I'm looking at this lion head on, and I'm shook, but I'm not breaking eye contact, and it's like I'm talking to this lion telepathically, saying like, don't hurt me, I'm not gonna hurt you, do you know what I mean, we're cool. And this lion's breathing, and I'm like, I am face to face with this lion. As soon as I woke up, like I got myself out of it. I got up because I was conscious of coming on here. I was like, I need to get on YouTube. Next thing you know, I got a message from one of my Leo friends that I haven't heard from how long. And to be honest with you, I've had a little bit of beef with them inside, like been like side eyeing them. And then I realized, shit, I have to have this conversation now. I need to have this interaction with this person right now. And it's been a conversation I've been really afraid to have. So please, your dreams, your lucid dreaming, and I didn't smoke no weed. That's another thing. My addictions. I saw Empress Phoenix Fire weeks and weeks ago talking about being released from your handlers. And today she was on Instagram Live, which she's never done Instagram Live. And she was on there again talking about the releasing of your handlers. And I was like thinking to myself, I don't think I've really got any handlers. I don't got a boss. If anything, my handler is my landlord. But apart from that, I really don't got any handlers. And then I thought about it, and I was like, shit, weed's been my handler, you know. Weed and sugar have been my two main handlers. They dictate my mood. They if I can't handle something, I either move to the sugar or the ganja. Both of them have dropping off. Both of them, I can't eat no fucking sugar right now because my teeth be like, girl. And then the weed is a forced situation right now. And every time I'm in this situation with the weed, I've got more than I can handle in the house. I've got so much weed in the house right now. And I just been looking at it because I gave away so much of it on Sunday. One of my clients came and he was like, boy, you got a zoot? And I was just like, yeah, I got loads of the stuff. And I just had him smoking it out because normally he brings me a little something anyway. He never comes into my house long-handed. He's always got a water. Today, this time he brought me a massive avocado, an organic avocado and some spring water. He never comes into this house long-handed. So I was more than happy to share what I had with him. Anyway, the handlers, the things that have got you in chokeholds. And not only that, also this whole twin flame thing. You know how it's had me. You know how it's had me. I can't even fucking talk about it the way that it had me like, DJ, Stony Tony, well gone, my love. You know how this bitch had me in a chokehold. No more. No more. That's why that song by Kamal hit different. Because I was like, shit, that hasn't even got me. Nothing has got me. I haven't felt so liberated in a while. And that's why I was saying to you, like in the last 7/7 reading, 7/7 portal reading, that we are being, hey Fatima, my love. Mwah. That's what I was saying, that the purge that we were going through from January, in fact, was all for now. It was all for now. So now we up in this Lionsgate now. Portals opened on Sunday, 23rd, 22nd, Saturday or Sunday. We're in this portal now. We're at the beginning of it. This is where Sirius, Orion and the Earth align. So to the Egyptians, this is the beginning of the new year. Hey Natalie! This is the beginning of the spiritual new year, right? So this is a great time to set new intentions, what have you. You already know the Lionsgate now. We've been in this bitch long enough now to know how to move for the Lionsgate, right? So anyway, we also had Venus go retrograde on Saturday. And I saw someone say, whatever you dream, whoever you dream of on Saturday night is probably the person who's going to be coming forward. I didn't dream, thank God. I didn't dream about nobody, but I have been dreaming about certain people throughout the weeks, the build-ups to it. And if I'm honest, I'm resistant. I'm very fucking resistant to the people that I've been dreaming about. I'm like, really? Girl, really? However, this is a time to release control. You cannot be in control of the outcomes. You've already decided that you want to be loved, cherished, respected, honored, all of the good stuff. You've already decided that's what you want. So now what you need to do is release anybody. So, for instance, you want these attributes, but you've stuck it on a person that has not been able to give that to you in the past. Am I lying? Because I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying, yeah? So what you need to do is release who you want it to be and just observe, because now is not a time to make no fucking decisions. Again, especially with Pluto being in retrograde. Because Pluto is bringing up your deepest, darkest secrets, desires, these things. So with the two of them in retrograde, your deepest, darkest desires could be the motherfucker that weren't treating you right. In it, because you got some unfinished business, because you didn't say, or things weren't said, or do you get what I'm saying to you? So what I'm saying, I'm shouting because I'm fucking passionate about this thing, yeah? You know me, I mean, I live for love. I love it too much. So what I'm saying to you is, even if you are having, or you feel, even if you feel drawn to certain people and certain energies, allow that to just move through you until these retrogrades are over. That's all I'm asking of you. Because what you don't want to do is keep repeating motherfucking cycles. What you don't want to do is bring something that's not for you into this portal of change and restoration and evolution. That's what you don't want to do. You're also going to feel and find that some of the energies that you have been drawn to attract an old version of you. Were attracted by an older version of you, which is not the version of you now. And because you're not used to the version of you right now, you are being pulled this way and that way. Get to know on yourself. Get to know what you're about. Get to know your boundaries. Get to know what you are and are not having. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So, raspberries. Hey, Earth daughter. That's beautiful. Listen, what else I want to say to you? Woo. That mother wound be mother wounding. That mother wound be mother wounding, my G's. And again, work through it. Look at New revelations. Look at the new revelations that are coming up in regards to that. You know, I realized at the weekend that as awesome as my mum is, because you've seen her, as awesome as she is, there's still things that she can't do. That my inner child is still holding her hostage over. And I really needed, I had to release that at the weekend. And the way that I released it is I broke down in tears in front of her. I didn't say a word. I just cried and I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. And I did really, because what's happening now, especially with these interactions that you're having with people, if you're off your addictions like me, if you're off the weed and them things there, yeah, you're having dreams about interactions. For me, I'm having a negative interaction in the dreams, and then in this reality, I'm being able to choose something else. So this has happened 3 times in less than a month, 2 months, yeah, 3 months, less than 2 or 3 months, yeah. This has happened 3 times where I've had interactions with people that I love and they have been crazy in the dream. But then when it comes up in real life, I'm doing something different. So last week I had a dream about a lover, and then that was wild. And then straight after that, I had a dream about an interaction with my mom, and I was dragging her in this dream, like dragging her. And that's something that I used to do. That's something that I really truly used to do in my teens and in my 20s. I used to drag her for fun. You understand? Forever telling her what she has and has not been doing for me. Yeah? Or mostly what she hasn't been doing for me. So I dragged her. I woke up and I felt awful. When I say I felt so bad, but luckily it was a dream. The weekend comes, boom. Me and my mum get into a bit of a misunderstanding. That's why I've included misunderstandings in the prayer now, because that's part of forgiveness, isn't it? So there was a misunderstanding between me and me old girl, and she didn't seem sorry. She didn't seem sorry. So rather than drag her, I started crying. I just started crying, and then I went into my room to cry. I left her in the other room and I came in here to cry. And I realised she didn't come looking for me. I was in there for about 20 minutes and she didn't come looking for me. And in that moment I realised, like, she doesn't even know how to deal with that. And how and why would she? Because nobody comforted her. No one comforted my mum. Nobody. Especially not the people closest to her who you would expect. So I had to release that. She doesn't know how to do that, and that's okay. And then after I had my breakdown, I went and sat back with her, and then there was another incident where I cried some more. She said something and I really wasn't interested. I thought it was a little bit insensitive of her to be talking about herself when I was going through something, and so I cried some more. I didn't say anything, I just cried. And then she eventually got up and she left and she went home. And as soon as she left, I felt better. I felt great. And then the evening went. I had another client after her. I did my client. We were KKKing and I was fine. Had a great dinner. I was fine afterwards. Anyway, the next morning I woke up crying because I was like, oh my God, why can't I release my expectations of this woman? She's to me, she's epic. You understand all of the things that she's done. You've seen how wise she is. She's an amazing human. You understand? But there are still, my inner child still is holding her hostage over certain things. And then I did some yoga. I went out. I earthed. There was a random guy selling fresh coconut water. So I bought some coconut. I drank that. Felt so much better by the time I came home, and then I switched my phone on. Right there was my mum apologising, telling me that she's sorry if she made the assumption that her actions would be okay with me, and she's sincerely sorry that she upset me to that extent. I said nothing to her. And I don't think my mum's ever apologized to me in life. And she did. So that taught me, the lesson there was, sometimes you don't always need to hold people accountable. Give them the space to hold themselves accountable. This will diminish a lot of conflict, a lot of argument, a lot of unnecessary shit. It's not your responsibility to always hold others accountable. Sometimes you have to give them the space to hold themselves accountable. And just show them how their actions have made you feel. My mum upset me, so I cried in front of her. And I also explained to her that I'm not always going to be pretending to be strong out here no more. Just to, comfort other people. I don't do it no more. If you upset me, I'm bawling. I'm not going to scream and shout like I used to. I'm just going to let you know that your actions are upsetting me, so I'm going to move accordingly. And I'm going to be quiet about it, and I'm going to deal with myself, because I had to deal with my own. It wasn't hers per se, it was my expectations of her that upset me. I used to love him. What? Go. That part. So, in this Venus and Pluto retrograde, I urge you to, first of all, be honest about how you're feeling in any given situation. You don't necessarily have to act on it, though. That's between you and you. You need to observe how others are moving. So like I said, because my mama apologized to me, we ain't got no beef. There's no problem. There's even my expectation has gone, because she even showed me a side of her that I've never seen before. And probably she's felt like she's been in the wrong in the past and couldn't apologize because I dragged her. And I end up being the one that ends up apologizing. That's always my beef. Like, I'm always the one that ends up apologizing after somebody started it. So now we're being given the opportunity to just sit back and observe. Can you hit the like button when y'all come in, my darlings? To just sit back and observe. Before we say things emotionally, we are being asked to sit back and observe and let other people hold themselves accountable. Final thing. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. If you are around people that are not celebrating you, clapping for your evolution, for your evolving in these times, for your passions and your dreams, you need to find a new crew. Earth daughter, don't even give me a joke. I used to be like that. I ain't got no friends. I've got many, many people that love me, and I love many, many people. So I know that. Earth daughter, I was that genuine friend that thought that everybody else didn't know how to move, but I'm being shocked again. Just being honest. So, like, remember I told you about this dream with the lion, and now I have to have a conversation with a lion. I'm just going to be honest about how that lion made me feel. And not drag them, but how their actions made me feel. And that's it. And then they can take it from there. I'm not looking to cut nobody off. I'm not looking to fuck them off, but I'm going to be clear about how I feel in that dynamic and whether or not I want to be as close to that dynamic as I have been in the past. That's all. So in book club, we've been reading about the the thwarted energy of the wild woman, the creative energy, and what happens when we don't pursue our creative endeavors, and also what happens when our environment stifles that. Nikki, girl, I feel like I've had so many different friend groups in my life. Like, what am I, 47 now? I've had so many different friend groups, a whole group that each time, it's like I change my friend groups according to what it is according to what environment I'm vibrating in, or what time in my life I'm in. I don't have any friends from, like, I used to think I was a bad friend because I didn't have any childhood friends, any friends from school or college and these types of things. I'm alright with that now. I'm comfortable with that. I do have friends that I've had for over decades and stuff like that. But again, you know, I'm just kind of very aware of how people react to me, and I feel like people will react to me how I react to myself. So if I don't feel worthy, people will not treat me as if I'm worthy. If I don't feel like I deserve respect and love and consideration, people will treat me accordingly. And so that's what I've learned over the years. So I feel like those that have stuck with me through my difficult parts of being, people like Biggs. You know, Biggs called me the Oracle before I knew I was anything like it. Like, and he watched me grow into who I am. He had the patience to stick with me. Do you get me? Even when I was feeling unworthy. So I've got friends like that have stuck with me. I've also got friends that have I've got older friends. I wouldn't say they're friends, they're like mother figures who have always been there regardless of where I am in my life. I have younger friends who keep me young, keep me hip to shit. Do you understand? I have a varied amount of friends, but one thing that I would say that keeps the longevity of my friendships is distance. If you can be a friend and not need to talk to me regularly or be around me regularly, we good. But if you're a friend, the people I feel like I'm no longer friends with are people that I've trauma bonded with, and also people that are codependent. Other than that, we good. We good. Some of my closest friends, I mean it, some of my closest friends, I really literally just talk to them maybe once a year. And they are my closest confidants, support systems, loves of my life. I'm telling you. My favourite lover, I'll be honest with you, look. My favourite lover, I see him about maybe once a year, maybe once every 2 years. He's my favourite though. Why? Because we don't have this codependency thing. We just, we flow. And that's what's kept us in love. My Aries energy used to be the same as well, Erica. I used to be the codependent one. But now I've learned to be dependent on myself. I am my best friend. So everybody else just mirrors that. I don't have a best friend, so to speak. All of them are my best friends. All of them are the best. All of them are amazing. All of them are so precious to me. There's no hierarchy in my friendship group. Should we pull some cards? You know what I mean? I know, I'm sure we're going to be here a minute, but I don't know how long, because you see this. That's another thing, my G's. please, lots of iron-rich foods. I don't know what's happening in the atmosphere, but iron-rich foods will save your motherfucking sanity and life. I'm telling you, you don't have to eat a lot, but iron-rich foods, dates, green leafy vegetables, spirulinas, these types of things will keep you together, I promise you. Also, there's a tea that I've been drinking to deal with my fibroids. I talk about it a lot on Patreon. It's alright, Nikki, be your own best friend. That's the safest space. That's the safest space. Me and my journal, best friends, or me and my familia, which is whatever animal is around me. And I've always got an animal around me, whether I want it or I don't. You know, Ralphie was my G. And now I've got Marceline, and we're bonded. Me and Marceline are together. There's nothing I can say or do about it. I don't even know what's going to happen when she goes back to her mum, because I'll probably be underneath her constantly. We are like this now. So yeah, the animals do it for me. If I want a best friend, it's normally the animals. I love birds too. I've got my pigeons. I've got Kirsty and her boyfriend Ali, and I feed them every day. And then there's a whole array of different pigeons. I've got 2 ravens that I feed. One of them's called Dumbledore. One of them's called Billy Ray. I love my birds. I've even got squirrels that I haven't named the squirrels though. Did we name the squirrels? I've got magpies. So yeah, me and the animals, I'm becoming like Snow White. All right, my G's, we're going to pull some cards now in relation to this 7-7 portal. Any messages that the collective might need to know right here, right now. I love them. I love a raven. I love them. And they try to bully my pigeons, but I just talk to them hard, and they hold it down. And my pigeons are G's anyway. They ain't scared of Marceline. They're not scared of the ravens. They're like, fuck them lot, man. We're coming to eat. So yeah. Oh, first card out. Miracles. Expect them. Expect miracles in this time. Expect the best outcome for yourself. Yeah, man, me too. Me too. And the thing is as well, I think I've always been somebody that likes their own company. But society has made me feel that that's weird when I was growing up. Hey, Moon Faye. Society made me feel like that was weird. So I kind of forced myself to be in friends groups and these things. But it was unnatural to me. And then, obviously being an Aries, I was very codependent when it came to relationships. I was always trying to make my lovers my best friends. And they never wanted to be my best friends. They just wanted to be my lovers. And but now I'm learning that I can be friends with my lovers also, but without, you know, having them in a chokehold about it. Do you get? I'm gonna do what I do on Patreon, is which I pull all the cards first and then I get into the story. So that's what I'm going to do here with y'all. I'm so excited to tell you what these cards are right now. Just quickly pull from Romance Angels. We're going to clarify with the Fairy Tarot. Yeah, so, you know, if your friends are not supporting you right now, if they're not excited for you, if they're not clapping for you, you're better off without them, in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to get clarifiers for all 6 cards. So my first tarot deck is Fairy Tarot. Oh, wait, let me just put that there. I love me some Raheem Devon, yeah? I love me a piece of Raheem Devon. The way he loves women, I love it. I bet though in real life he's a bit of a weirdo, but in his music he absolutely loves women so much. This is looking so cute, honestly, guys. Woo! It's looking cute, 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 cute. Bag of major arcanas right here. Alright. So with the major arcanas, this means that things are going to be moving very, very swiftly. Very swiftly. Let's get our crystal and let's get into the story. Alright, boom. Let's get into it. Alright, first of all, we got miracles with the 10 of Wands. Now it says here, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Now, listen, miracles can only happen if you make space for them. If you are still worried or complaining or stressed about things that are beyond your control, there's no room for miracles. There's no room for miracles because you won't even appreciate them when they come in. So what you have to do, what you're being asked to do is release the burdens. You know, release any heavy energy. And like I said, from months ago, we've been purged within an inch of our sanity so that we can be available and open to anything that is coming towards us, any miracles, any beautiful energy, anything that is for our highest, greatest good is going to be available for us as long as we've released what it is that we need to release. So that's why I say, forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others through lifetimes, timelines, misunderstandings and levels of consciousness. Because there's nothing for me to hold a grudge about towards you. Do you get me? Because before you hurt me, you hurt yourself. Before you, this is another reason why I'm saying, allow people space to hold themselves accountable. Do you get me? You're not over here trying to tell people and heal people and do all of the things that you're not doing for yourself. All of the energy that you're pouring into others to help them get their shit together, you're not pouring into yourself. So do that for yourself. My life changed when I stopped pouring into people and started giving myself that same energy, that same belief, that same excitement, that same enthusiasm. It all changed. Everything changed. Because I was trying to drag people to water when they weren't thirsty. Do you get me? I was trying to heal people when they didn't want to be healed. So now, once you release them burdens, trying to change people, and also taking accountability for your own shit. Do you get me? Whenever there's any kind of, like I explained to you about with my mum, you know, that wasn't really, she didn't really do anything. She did do a little thing. But the big issue was with me. was with my expectation of her, and for her not being able to fulfill an expectation and the stress that it was causing me, and for me having to be at peace with that once and for all. Can't keep going through the same cycle, Aya. And then we've got, secondly, we've got, hear the song. All along, strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Hey, listen. That strength, courage, and wisdom has been inside of you the whole time. Okay? So, boom. Purity. You're being asked. I love a bit of India ancient styling, girl. So, look. We have been asked to treat ourselves better in mind, body, and soul. So, in the mind, keeping our thoughts purer. Not having these long-standing grudges and weird energy towards people when all people are doing is being themselves, and what we haven't done is accepted them for who they are, trying to keep certain energies around us that make us feel some type of way and blaming them for it. Can you see the fucking insanity there? If there are things and people around you that are not sitting right with you, get the fuck on. That's what you're being asked to do. Purify your thoughts and forgive yourself for allowing yourself to consistently stay in that energy. Your body is asking you to treat it a bit kinder, yo. Your body's asking you to purify it some more. I'm on 1 meal a day here. And when that 1 meal comes around, the choice always has to be some leafy greeny something with some avocado and loving a bit of pickled red cabbage right now. If I've got a craving, it's pickled red cabbage. I need it in everything. Even if I'm eating something ratchet like noodles, because noodles is ratchet, it's plastic. Yeah, but not everything all at once. Right now I'm getting off the sugar. I'll get off the plasticky foods and the weird foods, But even when I'm having noodles, I love noodles with sushi. Ooh, girl. And then I like to add like lettuce and red cabbage, pickled red cabbage. Ooh, girl. That is my craving. I put pickled red cabbage in fucking everything that I can. That is my craving. And they've got some great properties, especially cancer blocking properties in this red cabbage business. Hood Healer's been on about it for a minute, but I've already started my craving, so I was like, bitch, I'm aligned. Girl, I'm aligned. I'm not drinking the juice, but the pickled red cabbage is my life. So, and the soul as well, allowing contracts to find an end. There's some of you that are still hanging on to certain contracts with people, places and things that have expired. But you're thinking, oh no, it's a spiritual thing. It's a past life. I've got to hold on to it. I can't let it go. The fuck. We're all past life. All of us. You think this is the first time you and I have been in this rodeo? I've known you before. You've known me before. We're all past lives. So it's okay to let certain things go. Purify yourself. Allow space for something new. Also purify your environment. Yesterday I filled up 4 black bags full of clothes from my epic collection of clothing and took them to a charity shop today. And I'm looking to do another round next week. It was hard for me to let go of some of the shit, but I hadn't been worn it for a minute. If I had worn it, the thing with me, I can't say if I haven't worn it in a year, I don't want it, because I've got some classic items that I would never give away. I've got this beautiful classic All Saints dress. Man, I wear that every 2 years, but I ain't never giving that shit away. It's beautiful, pure silk. I love that shit. So that's not the rule. The rule really is it still me? Am I still about that life? No. Give it away, put it in the bag. It hurt. Some shit, obviously we have become medium sized now. I can't say I've become big, because I ain't big. So I've become medium sized now, but a lot of my small shit had to go. I just let it all go. It hurt my feelings. The jeans I was holding, I was like, how did I get into this? And I don't mind the medium me, I don't mind it now. I was bitching over it. Wasn't I? But I don't mind it. Purify my mind. I had to change my mind. I was like, you're not big bitch, you're medium. And it looked good pan you. as a big woman. You know my playlist is gonna fucking sweet you. You lot already know that I've got you lot, and like I said, I've Jedi'd YouTube, so they're not gonna penalise me. Purify yourself. Purify yourself. I've been celibate the whole fucking year, and I ain't trying to undo that. Every time I think about undoing it, my body does a madness. Even think about doing it, my body, something hurts or something starts purging that's quite embarrassing that I could never anyway. So purify yourself. At this time, really and truly, you don't want to be mixing energies with, especially people. For those of you that are in relationships, obviously you're living together, you're eating the same food, you're doing the, you're more aware of what Uno's doing. Hey girl. But if you're fucking around with niggas that are out there doing whatever they're doing, eating whatever the fuck they're eating, thinking whatever the fuck they're thinking, yeah, and then you're gonna have them up in your sacred space, my G's, nah. Same with you, my brothers. You understand? You can't be releasing yourself and your God essence into women who are not truly purifying themselves, mind, body, and soul. I'm sorry. And every time I think about it, because I'm human like the rest of us, yeah? I'm human. Every time I think about it, my body's like, no, girl, no. I'm like, how long is this running for? Because, boy, I've been in nearly a year celibate. Proud of myself, though. Proud of myself. And celibacy doesn't mean no intimacy. Because I be intimate, but I'm not fucking. I'm just saying it out like that. Because, listen, things are going to be moving very, very fast. The Chariot, this is big Cancer energy. Things are going to be moving very, 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 very fast. So, for instance, if you're lying down with somebody who is, for instance, even if they're just stressed out or they've got some kind of energy that's in you. You're already doing your own shit. Then to take on somebody else's thing. You don't want that. It says here, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. See what the Chariot said? Dedication and self-discipline. This purity thing is not a joke. It says celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So by the time you come out of this phase that you're in of celibacy and some of you solitude, what have you, you're going to be fucking untouchable. Untouchable. And the thing is, you're going to be able to achieve everything. Because you haven't got anything fucking with you. I've got some of my sisters and my brothers, I ain't going to lie, my brothers too, that have been fucking people that they shouldn't have been. And they're not right. They're not right. And I've been telling them, I'm like, I told you. But I fucking told you, don't do that. So now they're having to clear that energy on top of keep themselves and their goals and their ambitions and the things that they want to achieve together. They have to clear that energy first. I ain't got time for that shit. I personally don't have time for that shit. And I am that friend that said, I fucking told you though. Did I tell you? Next. Next we got wonders. We got wonders, which for me goes hand in hand in line with this season that we're in, because with that we've got the High Priestess. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sit here. You lot might have to talk amongst yourselves because I think I've got to go to the toilet. It's the smoothie. Wonders, High Priestess, Discernment. Why? Because what have I been watching right now? I've been watching Scrolls, which is Silent Invasion, Nick Fury. Yeah, talking about the reptilians that are posing as humans. I've been watching. I watched it. I watched They Clone Tyrone, and I'm telling you, these are the wonders that we're going to be experiencing right now. You're going to be shocked the fuck. Things are going to be stranger than fiction out here in this bitch. All Jamie. That ain't Jamie. But, shall I tell you how I knew it wasn't Jamie? I watched it without volume. And I watched the mannerisms. And I felt the energy. This is the thing that you're going to be doing, my G's. High priest, high priestesses. You're going to be able to, you have to use your discernment. This is why, especially in this 7/7 portal, Yeah? Every 777 portal's got something to do with aliens or something to do with other species or something that's inhuman. Yeah? And I'm telling you, this is no different. And in fact, it's more intense. So look, anything that presents itself to you, turn off everything. Turn off your emotions. Turn off everything. Turn off your logic, all of the things. And use your intuition to determine if that is what it appears to be. Because a lot of shit is out here trying to be something it isn't. You're not going to have to talk amongst yourselves, because I really want to finish this reading and I don't want to rush it, and I need to go to the toilet. I need to. So, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Oh, and then the soundtrack. I wouldn't leave you alone. So groove, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Violating me. Back, y'all. Back, y'all. You already know, man. If you've been here a long time, if you're new, guys, this used to happen. It hasn't happened for a while, but sometimes it does. I'm human. And then I go and reach for the drink again. Let me just leave it alone, yeah? Boom. Where was we? We were talking about these wonders and things that are going to be coming to light. Girl. Things that are going to be coming to light. But we're going to be using our intuition. We're going to be using our first brain, our instincts, man, as to determine what is actually what it says it is. You lot got to watch it. Silent Invasion. It's a slow burner. First 2 episodes were like, Willow, my darling. First 2 episodes were like, but it's no different to V for Victory. Any 70s, 80s babies in here? You ever see V for Victory, where they showed us that these reptilians wore like skins that look like us, but they would tear them off and underneath it blood. From I was little, I've been knowing about this shit. And why do they keep repeating the same thing, especially now? Oh, happy birthday, Rebecca Towns. Happy Earth arrival. We're glad for you. My G's. They've been telling us, and it's a repeated story now that they're coming with at these times. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of revelations about that. They cloned Tyrone. Do you not follow me on Threads? I'm on Threads now, and because I wasn't on Twitter, but now I'm on Threads, and I just be saying whatever the fuck I want to say on there. And I said something about Tyrone. I said we've got Tyrone fucked up. Do you understand? Tyrone was never the problem. It was the brethren, the one that was making the call. The one that had to call Tyrone was the fucking problem, and we don't know that motherfucker's name. So, really and truly, Tyrone was never the problem, but now they're talking about Tyrone's been cloned. And And that's the thing. And like I said, if you think that's Jamie, yeah, just look at the mannerisms. It's somebody acting like Jamie. Just look at the mannerisms. It's not Jamie. Especially if you've known. I've been a fan. Do you get me? I was a fan of Jamie for a minute before I let go of Hollywood. Man, I was a huge fan, and that's not him. Like, it's like somebody. Even people you know. I know this is going to sound fucking wild, but even people you know, like somebody that I know went away and came back. Yeah, went somewhere, came back, went away for a while, came back. I don't think it's the same person. Their nose is different. They smell different. Because I pay attention to all those things as well, people's pheromones. You understand? Everybody's got a scent to me. So, they smell different. I don't think it's the same person. And I think that they know that I know. So they've been staying away from me. I'm telling you, watch Secret Invasion. Nick Fury. However, Samuel L. Jackson. Wow, Rebecca! With a new Escalade. Yes, husband. Come on now. Love that. So yeah, pay attention to the people around you. Because remember I told you a little while ago, maybe 2021, I think it was before I even came on YouTube. It was right in January 2021. And I spoke about being Agent Smith. About people whose vibrations are low enough are able to be intercepted by something else. I feel like it's a real life thing right now. I really do. I feel like it's something that's actually a reality for us right now. So just pay attention to those around you. If they smell different, even if their features are different, look at pictures of them before and now. That's how I realised that the person I'm talking about is not the same person. The nose is completely different. Energy is different. They smell different. And I'm like, So I haven't even had to ask, I haven't even had to say anything. They haven't been able to come back near me. Haven't been able to come back near me again. As much as sometimes we've been making plans, yeah, I want to see you, yeah, cool. And then only for something, they don't even tell me that they're not coming again, or they just can't come. Because I'm in here praying and making sure that my environment is safe and that nobody can come near me that isn't for me. That's a daily prayer. If it's not for me, don't let it near me. Even if I fucking adore them. Okay, let's get into these romance angels, can we? Oh, no, not yet. Let's get into our Making Magic Oracle. I love this, the 555. Guys, screenshot. Should we read it, though? Oh! Okay, boom. Play back Carlos Santana. Right, 555. I'm just going to read the divination. If you draw this symbol after shuffling the cards, take it as a permission slip to treat yourself to something you wouldn't normally let yourself afford, and notice how that makes you feel. The Trinket 5 symbol is designed to create positive belief around deserving money. That's great. Manifest your dreams. Employ this symbol to attract small windfalls and specific sums of money into your life. Place it, and we're in the 7-7 portal, lucky number 7. It makes sense. Place it opposite your your front door to begin the flow of wealth into your house. Work with this symbol over 5 days by lighting a candle in front of it each day and picture golden coins flowing into your life. Write down the specific sum you want to manifest and place this near the symbol. Carry the Trinket 5 symbol in your purse or wallet to give an added boost to your everyday wealth. Gratefully receive your bills and place the symbol next to you as you pay them, knowing you will always have the money to enjoy the good things in life. My G's, I'll meet you at the Essence Festival in my Gucci flip-flops next year, 2024. That's where we're going to be, okay? That's where we're going to be. Okay, just had a couple cards fall, but I think we're still. And with that, and to clarify, we got the 9 of Summer, which says wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, and a magical time of life. This is again lucky number 777 has got to be the most auspicious time we've ever experienced. So take advantage of the energy, my G's. Don't downplay your power. Don't downplay your ability to manifest. Hey, Jake. It does feel good. 1, 2, 3. It says 1, 3, 2, 4, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, which means we're moving in the right direction. Thanks for that, Jake. It does feel awesome to be alive. Next, in the Romance Angels, my G's, you ready? You got engagement. Your relationship, your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. But again, like I said, this is a time for you to be observing. You know, don't place with that. We've got the Star card. Wishes fulfilled again. Look at the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So this is again in regards to your relationships. This is a time for you to be optimistic, to know what it is that you want and believe that you are deserving of the things that you want and settle for no less. That's where we fuck up, because we settle. It's not quite it, but you know, it's close enough. Nah, man. And let things be slow burners. Don't rush into nothing. This is how we fuck up as well, because you'll be rushing into everything. Slow burners, my G's. You know, take your time to observe the actions and the gestures of those that are showing you any interest in the romantic realms. Okay? You also got, it's time to disconnect from the world. So again, I feel like what that is giving is, don't be out here on social media sharing your connections with people, your intimate connections with people that don't even give a fuck about you. Even friends, I feel like right now this is a time to just, you know, allow things to slow burn. Don't jump the gun. Because as soon as you start telling your people about somebody that you're interested in, or somebody that's interested in you, they start putting their own ideas into you. Are they doing this? Are they doing that? Is it this? Is it that? It should be this. It should be that. It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be that. Use your own discernment and allow this to be your experience. People shouldn't really know if you're with somebody or not. My friends don't know what the fuck is going on with me. If I'm with somebody or I ain't with somebody, they don't know. Because why? Because I'm navigating myself through my own experience right now for the very fucking first time in my life. I've never done that before. With that, we've got the 4 of Summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. This is the 4 of Cups. So some of you, this is with the retreat, some of you are bored. Feeling like whoever's... Hey, this is my tune! Hey, Summer snapped with this EP. The Soft Life. Okay, so some of you, I saw something that said if you feel like a partner is boring, it's because you have been used to proving yourself and used to, hey MJ, been used to doing too much, stressing over whether this person is for you or not. And here comes somebody that has regulated your nervous system, doesn't cause you stress, is very kind of clear about you, but not necessarily codependent, so are able to manage and navigate themselves through their own healing and their own stresses. They're not looking to you, and you're out here talking about they're boring. This is my fucking tune. This is my EP for the. If 2023 was a song or an EP, a body of music, it would be Summer Walker's Soft Life EP. Hey, that's another thing as well. If you are not sure about somebody's intentions towards you, pay attention to your dreams. They'll tell you. We also, as a clarifier, we got the Princess of Winter. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. It says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So this is like I said, remember I said to you, you know what it is that you want and you've stuck it to a particular person. I want so-and-so to be that person. If they don't have the qualities, allow them to move on. Allow them to be with who they should be with and make space for who you should be with. That's just pretty much what it is. That's just pretty much what it is. And it's not going to be easy. You're going to give yourself time to grieve. Give yourself time to mourn the disconnect of that. Also, you know, we started off with that song with, what was his name, you guys? He was talking about, if you have somebody new, I should love him too. Honestly, that was just one of the most beautiful things that I'd ever heard. And sometimes you are going to have to be patient with people as well, because they would have had people that they would have been attached to or connected to in a certain way, maybe thought that they were their twin flames or whatever, and they just give them time to release that. Don't force it. Don't nag that. Don't make it your business. Allow people to release what they have to release. If they see that they are happier with you than they were with the previous connection, they will do what they need to do to release that. But it's going to take them time. Don't think they're going to be able to do that overnight. So this is why I'm saying allow things to be slow burners. All right, my loves? All right, finally, we have got the Eye of the Storm as our crystal. I've been looking for this crystal everywhere. So if any of you have got a link as to where I can get this crystal from, let me know, I beg, in the comments. 48. I can't ignore the song that's playing, but I'm not about that life. Also, obviously, we're in a Venus retrograde. So, you're going to have returns and people that are still a mess, and they're going to be like, yeah, but, I feel safe with you. It is the Eye of the Storm. Yeah, some people feel like they're coming back home to you, that you're home where you've always made a safe space for them, but you're not the same. You're not the same. And yes, you will be compassionate and kind, but you will also put yourself first. Losing people, finding peace. If I got to choose between you or me, it's me. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul. Celestial Awakenings. I'm going to look for that. Thank you. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul. A calm center no matter what upheavals may occur. A life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you keep things in perspective. Self-understanding. You may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of dis-ease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. Remember, it fell on the floor. Remember, we saw that 10 of Wands in our reading. To make space for miracles, you need to release these things. Divination. Time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects the immune system. Switch on positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. Healing insight. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you. Frequency, earthy and high. Chakras all, timing any. Soul path, walking safely through the storm. Because right now, Earth's a shit show. It's a shit show. And we know it. We're not going to pretend that it's all love and light out here, because it ain't. It's a fucking shit show. And so, in those times, we need to remember who the fuck we are. Stay centered. Stay in our own joy. Stay in our own peace. Huh? That's what this 7 year is all about. Next year is a different story. It's the year of expansion, which I'm very excited about. But I'm also very, very grateful for this time where we have been given the space to truly tap into ourselves, really learn ourselves, our cycles, our habits, and our ways of being without it being interrupted by any other outside stimuli. You see me now? So my G's, that's your reading for the 7/7 portal. Okay? I love you lot too much. Patreon still popping, link in the bio. The website's back up and popping. I need to put that link in the bio also, so you can book your readings, order your cleansing products from sage to salts. I'm still working on the smoke mix, my G's, with the packaging and stuff, so bear with me, it's coming. What else do I need to say? Yeah, I'm over on the IG. If you want to come over there and have a look at what I'm on, because I'm always on IG. I'm fucking slave to that shit. I hate it. I'm also on Threads now, speaking my mind however the fuck I want. I'm enjoying that. And that's it. I think that's it. Is it it? Yeah, I'll be back soon. I'm going to be back sooner than you think, because I've got two beautiful sisters who have created some oracle and tarot decks, and I can't wait. They're on their way to me this week, so I might be back Friday if they're here already, or if not, as soon as these decks get in my hands, I'm coming on, because I can't wait to first of all celebrate these sisters who have created them, and also secondly, I just feel like I haven't spent enough time with y'all this month. So I'm gonna come back. Okay. All right, my G's. I love you so much, and I thank you. Have the best week, and stay safe, stay fucking together, and release anything that's heavy on you right now, because there's miracles. Purify yourself and stay aware of these weird wonders. Love ya.